Welcome back to this next lecture, and we are going to continue our research into loop control statements. In this lecture, we'll be looking at break, continue, and pass. Now, these are statements allow you to control the flow of execution inside loops. So let's have a look how that's done. So if we first create a new file, and we'll do loops underscore break underscore continue underscore pass dot py. We'll give ourselves a title. Great, so the first thing we will look at is the break statement, which we have briefly touched on, but we'll expand a little bit. So the break statement is used to exit a loop prematurely when a certain condition is met. This can be useful when you want to stop the loop once you found a desired result. Let's take a look at an example here. So for I in range 1, 11, if I equals 5, break. Otherwise, print I. So let's have a look at the output. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got a start argument here. Let's put start equals to make this a bit more readable for us. And it's not accepting those. Okay, we'll leave that how it is now. Let's have a look. Okay, self and stop. Okay, fine. Ignore that. So for I in range 1 to 11, so if we didn't have a break statement here, what would happen is we'd get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But because we've got this condition, if I equals 5, once it hits 5, we tell this loop to stop, just finish, and that's what a break statement will do for us. It will exit the for loop. Now we have another one that we can look at is the continue statement. So if we have a look here, let's explain. So the continue statement is used to skip the rest of the code block inside the loop for the current iteration and move to the next iteration. This can be helpful when you want to skip specific elements in a sequence. Let's take a look at an example here. So for I in range 1, 11, if I equals 5, continue instead of break, and we'll make sure that we print on. Okay, so this doesn't get in the way. Let's comment this out for now. Okay, great. Let's run. Okay, well, let's have a look what we got here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So what happened is this condition was true when the number was 5 at the iteration. And we continued, which means we still want to execute our code, but on this iteration, when it equals 5, just continue. So it makes sense that the word is called continue because that is exactly what we did. We also have the pass statement. Let's take a look. So the pass statement is a null operation, meaning that it does nothing when executed. It can be used as a placeholder when a statement is required syntactically, but you don't want to execute any code. So let's see it in action. For I in range 1 to 11, if I equals 5, we'll pass. Else, print I. So we'll comment this up for now. tag space. Okay, and let's run. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we've got the same output. So you could say that is the same as continue, but the difference is the pass statement does nothing, while the continue statement skips the current iteration. So I hope that makes sense. Any questions, do let me know. But this is some very common but basic control statements for loops. Yeah, so that's it for this lecture on loop control statements in Python. By using break, continue, and pass, you can control the flow of execution inside loops and make your code more efficient and flexible. In the next video, we'll explore some comprehensions which directly relate to lists, dictionaries, and sets. And that should wrap up this part of, well, this section of our course. So yeah, see you there.